So, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any out there watching, my first word of advice for today: do not do Skype shows. I don't care if they pay you first. I don't care if they pay you a bazillion dollars. Well, okay, if you want to do that, that's your business. But my suggestion to you is don't do Skype. There is a separate Skype. First of all, Skype has very strict rules and guidelines. And if they catch you breaking those, you will never have a Skype again. I think. Don't quote me on that. I could be mistaken. But from my understanding, Skype has very strict guidelines for that. As far as sex work goes, as far as adult content, well, not adult content, but sex work, receiving money in exchange. And that's because probably they want their cut. So they developed Sky Private, which is actually a smart thing for not just them, but for us, because they can't rip you off. They can't rip you off if you're on Sky Private. And trust and believe, a billion guys are going to ask you. That's the first and most asked question is, do you Skype? Do you Skype? Do you Skype? Do you Skype? No, I Sky Private. Okay? I don't have that set up yet because my system is not good enough. But I'm working on it. And I just made $20 in under 30 minutes. Not doing anything but sitting there in a bra. I think I put on my thing, tip for tits. So if they wanted to see my tits, they tip. I pull my bra off for a few seconds, do a little no, and then put it back on. Now, I did get a private show for like 2 minutes. Didn't do anything but show my behind and then show my breasts. And hey, that's it. So when today started off as really fucking shitty, it still is kind of shitty, but at least I have my hair done. At least I'm feeling a little bit better about myself physically speaking, personal and physical appearance-wise. And I just made $20 in less than 30 minutes. So that's just more proof on how up and down. Depends on the audience. It depends on what you're doing. It depends on if you're happy, if you're sad. There's guys that were asking me to humiliate them. Now, if I could humiliate people, if I was good at it, I would do it and probably make a killing. But I just don't know how to be mean to people, which is funny because I'm going to leave that out of this. Yeah. Like, in my personal life right now, I'm being accused of bashing people and being verbally abusive, and I'm really not at all a verbally abusive person. Like, people don't like when they're confronted with the truth. They don't like when someone informs them that something they've been doing for over 40 years is an abusive behavior. And so they turn around and accuse me of being abusive because I brought forth the truth. Needless to say, and it wasn't anything that I just pulled out of my ass. I'm getting into personal shit. That's nothing to do with Cam Girl Diaries. But okay, part of why I'm having to be a cam girl or choosing to be a cam girl is because I do have a lot of added stress. I do have a lot of things that are very difficult for me to process because I process them all alone. I have a 14-year-old daughter in the other room who has to know I'm in here doing what I'm doing. It's my responsibility to help her understand this is what mommy does because this is all mommy can do right now. This is all mommy can tolerate right now. When I can't do it anymore, I can turn it off. I can walk away. When you have a job, you can't do that. You can't do that. A 9 to 5, unless you're your own boss, you can't just get up and walk away when you're having a depressive day or a depressive week or a depressive moment. People like me, we have to get into something like this, stack what we can while we can. And then when we do have those moments, we're okay. And that added security, knowing that I'm not going to lose my job and my income for those few bad days that I do have, it is actually very comforting for me. And I haven't even turned this into something that's completely 100%. Let's see, I've worked a total, I've probably been online a total of, I'm going to say 6 hours total. No, less than that, way less than that. I don't even fucking know. Today was only 30 minutes. Yesterday I did not do that great. Yesterday it was like $10. But I think I was only on there for like an hour. It's hit and miss. I mean, it all depends. And if you give attention to the assholes that are going to just sit there and try to work you, like, okay, I don't want to be a dick to this gentleman who called himself helping me, but he did give me some good tips. Okay. So we were talking on Skype, and it wasn't a show we were having. It was us talking, like him trying to give me some friendly advice. It's like, okay, well, these are some things you can do. This is what guys like, and da da da. And then right at the end of our conversation is when it turned to him. Hey, this is my, and look what I'm doing. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I did my usual self thing, and I just played it off. I didn't get mad. I didn't hang up. I let the man do what he was doing, and then I left the conversation. Or he left the conversation. I think he left the conversation like in the middle of what he was doing. But either which way, the conversation was ended. I was cordial about it. I just blew it off, and that will never happen again. That will never happen again. But I guess I paid for the advice I received. And guess what? The advice worked. I did it today. So I just made $20 off of his advice. So thank you. Your advice paid for your... Sorry. Needless to say, today I did hardly anything. Like I said, I sat here in these jeans. Sat here in these jeans. And this bra. And that's it. I think I took my top off all of one time. One time in private, one time in public chat, and that was it. So there you have it. Today's success. $20, but I was on for less than 30 minutes, like I said. I know I'm really in a really crappy mood. I know I'm smiling, and I know I'm pretending I'm happy, and yes, things are a little bit better, but I'm really in a very depressed I heard some things that were very hurtful today, and I'm trying to let it go and process it, and it's hard to do both. I need to do one or the other, though, and one of those things can be temporarily suited for the situation, but might become destructive the longer I just let it go. So anyways, that being said, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that little notification button and your bell if you'd like to be notified every time I put an entry in my Kindle diary. I will try to do so every day if possible, at least following every time that I do cam. Yesterday I did not, or did I? I don't know. Yesterday after I got off of the camera, yeah, that's another thing. Okay, when I was a dancer, I'm not going to sign off quite yet. When I was a dancer, there were ladies that, one rule of thumb in a club is you don't get sloppy drunk. Guys will take advantage of you. It's not attractive. You won't make as much money, and it's dangerous. So don't get sloppy drunk. But there's also a rule in the club that you can't refuse a drink. Now, they tell you that, well, some of them, not all of them, some of them you can't refuse a drink because it's money for the club. It's you saying, oh, no, the money at the club wants the money. So if someone offers you a drink, you say yes. Now, most women don't realize you can get a water. You don't have to get a drink. You can get a Coke. You don't have to get a drink, an alcoholic beverage. You just need to accept the drink. So you have some of these girls in there just accepting drink after drink after drink. And remember, you're walking in heels about this big. It's not a good mix. It's not a good mix at all. You're really going to hurt your reputation as a dancer. You're really going to hurt your reputation that night at the very least. And you're probably going to hurt yourself. I'm just saying. Yeah. And another thing, like that's, I think opting for bottled water, unless you're just taking shots. If you're taking shots, take very few, because those are drinks you can just down right there as soon as you receive it. You don't have to worry about anything being dropped in it. You don't have to worry about keeping an eye on it, because in clubs, things get pretty slick and things are pretty dark, and it's very dangerous sometimes. That being said, if I ever drank, I accepted shots, unless I was at the bar buying my own drink when the club was dead. And that was just a mixed drink that really wasn't, I think it was Midori sours or what I was drinking then. Anyways, yeah, so that being said, the same concept online. Okay, guys, sit there and pay you for shots. You can put that on your menu, on your tip menu. Pay me to take shots. I would suggest not actually taking shot after shot after shot and getting sloppy, crazy drunk unless you know how to handle yourself. And yeah, I took a few shots on camera yesterday, but I ended up logging off sooner because, yeah, first of all, the Skype call, and then I had it. I was like so fed up. I was like, dude, like this is you're getting this for free. You're doing this for free. Like, this is free. This is not cool. I think that's why the guy hung up, because I was like, yeah, but this is free. He's like, well, do this. And I'm like, no, it's for free? For free? Did you realize this is my job? For free. Like, this is why you wanted me to Skype. And I think that's why he hung up. But I mean, I had every right to say that. Like, my time is my money. My time is my money. Even on the days I only make like $10 an hour, okay, my time is my money. I'm sitting there working for those tips, no matter how few they are. If it's not enough for me, I can cut it off. If it's not enough for me, I can ignore the basics and the because there's basic, there's guests, and there's basic, and then there's premium. Those are people that buy tokens and have tokens to spend. The guests and the basics, I don't believe they do. I think basic might, but no, I don't think they do. Anyways, yeah, so needless to say, don't get on camera and get sloppy drunk. You can do the whole shots thing. You don't have the alcohol on camera. Don't have the shots poured off camera, and they don't even have to be alcohol. I mean, you can, like, hello, get creative. You guys don't know that. I have a couple of juice right here, and just that's sexy to a lot of people. Believe it or not, like, you'd be surprised. And I'm sitting here thinking about this as I'm watching myself on camera. Okay, that is kind of hot. Guys are guys, and girls are girls. There was even girls on there asking me to go on Skype, but I think, yeah, it's like, no, I don't do Skype. No Skype. No Skype. I will be setting up Skype private once I get a better camera and a better system. That's totally different. Skype private is just like an 800 number for your Skype. It's like your Skype, but a paid Skype. They actually cannot complete the call unless their card is pre-authorized, I believe. It's pre-authorized. Whoa, that was cool. It went slow motion. Pre-authorized for a certain amount, I do believe. I'm not positive, but they can't rip you off. And trust me, they will try. They will try. Yeah. I'm watching some videos. God, I really burned myself yesterday. See? I lifted my hand up in the freaking oven to pull the chicken out, and I hit the damn coil on the top. Ugh. Sometimes my depth perception is not great. Like, it all depends. But then the heat waves, like, make my vision even worse. And I think I had been drinking a little bit. So, yeah. I don't like to drink and get drunk. I don't mind drinking and getting a little bit tipsy just to be relaxed. But when I start to get too comfortable with myself, then I know I've had too much. Then it's time to lay down and take a nap. So that's what I did yesterday. And people were literally taking advantage of me. I was like, okay, look, you're sitting here doing this. You're becoming that sloppy drunk in the strip club. So I had to stop it. My daughter even worked me for something. She's like, hey, Mom, I want to get this. Some culinary set with a chopsticks and a spoon and a fork and a bathing suit. So she got those yesterday. She's like, hey, I want this. I was like, okay, sure. God. She deserved it, though. She's a good kid. Anyway. So, yeah. Just be careful. Have fun. Even when your day is shitty, just wear a smile on your face. It's today it was mostly about, I was sitting there just listening to music. K-Flay. She's got good shit to say when you're in a shitty mood. She's got good shit to say when you don't feel great about yourself, or when you are tired of how men treat you. Or vice versa. If there's some men out there and you're tired of how women treat you, listen to some K-Flay. I think if I lived my life according to her songs, like, I could be pretty carefree and just, do what I want like everyone else does. Like, hey. Hello. I don't know. Anyways, I love my hair today. I did it yesterday. Hold on. Where's sticking it? It's messy. It's supposed to be. It's dreads. I don't care. I do need to do my undershave, though. I don't like my undershave right now. It's too long because it's able to stick straight up. And I think I want to shave it right back off again. I missed some hair. Oops. Anyways, Oh, that's cute. Oh, I love it. Okay, sorry. Anyways, everyone have a good day. Fan-fucking-tabulous day. Thank you for watching. Hi, Crystal. I was just discussing how shitty I was feeling earlier, and then I got on cam, and I made $20 in less than 30 minutes. So, and I didn't even do anything but a couple flashes. That's it. Less than 30 minutes. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, I was saying I've been watching this other woman that has cam girl videos here on YouTube, tips and tricks. She was talking about bongo cams. Bongo cams being the only one that you can broadcast from your phone. Maybe in a minute when I'm done. Bongo cams is a cam site that you can broadcast from your phone. You don't have to have a computer. You don't have to have a webcam. You can do it from your phone. And she said the majority of that audience is European. So she feels European money is better than U.S. money, that U.S. money is mostly like younger guys that are party-minded. Well, no, she was my free cams was the younger guys. Party-minded. I guess TD's West versus TD's East is kind of how you would compare bongo cams and MFC. If you're familiar with the club TD's West and TD's East in Tucson, Arizona, I used to work at TD's West. TD's East was near the college, so TD's East was more the party college guys. High tippers, but mostly for girls that were enhanced, beach girls, young college party girls. The club that I worked at was the West Club, which we still had. Some of the girls that worked at the East Club worked at West Club as well. But, okay, some of them were as enhanced, but a lot more of the women at the East Club, West Club were, it was more of an older crowd, more of the regulars that would come in, not the college guys, but the older gentlemen that would come in. A lot of vets, a lot of just the older crowd. But there also was the dark underworld of Miracle Mile running around in there sometimes, and those were drug addicts. And yeah, but I mean, people are people. I really don't judge anyone. I have been there and done that. I've done drugs before. I've experimented with drugs before. I've been an alcoholic, not an alcoholic, but I've been sloppy and irresponsible when it comes to alcohol. I've been sloppy and irresponsible when it comes to my life in general. So I think anything, including sex and camming, can become addictive. Pornography can become addictive. Strippers can become addictive. Anything can become addictive. So I'm not going to knock anyone that is out there with an addiction. I did go to school to be an addiction counselor, but I am not, because I don't appreciate the way that they handle. I don't appreciate the way that the field handles things. I don't think there's enough treatment facilities that actually address the issues underlying the use or addiction to anything, and not just substances. They focus mostly on substances. I don't see a lot of focus on other things that are addicting. I mean, there's food that's addicting. There's gambling. There's a lot of things. People just assume or automatically line it up as drug addiction. And I think a lot of the drug addiction now is prescription meds and psych meds. That's one they're not addressing. Like, seriously, they don't even understand that a lot of people that are over medicated with like 6 to 10 different types of psych meds. I was on 6 different psych meds at one time, and come to find out this many years later, I don't even have the disorder they said I have. Like, seriously, it's ridiculous. 6 different psych meds at one time is outrageous to me. Needless to say, I'm doing just fine without any of them. I take Lunesta and that's it, because I don't go to sleep if I don't. I have, I guess, insomnia. Anyways, yeah. So there you have it. Yeah, that's it, I guess. Today was okay. I mean, hopefully it'll be better soon. Just trying to keep my head on straight. That's about it. Yeah. Bongo cams, yes. Bongo cams is she said, a more European. She said she likes her international money, international money. That she makes better money with bongo cams. She can cam from her phone. I don't know. I know My Free Cams is only a girls' site. It's all girls, and they don't accept. I don't know. I think my free cams is all women, but I do know Chatterbait is anyone goes, anyone. I don't like that any of them discriminate because I think, but I mean, who am I to say? I guess if they advertise a specific audience, then they provide that specific audience. I think that's the only time that they can actually specify who's showing and who's not. But yeah, okay, I gotta go. I gotta go fix myself something to eat. I haven't eaten anything today but a bowl of Captain Crunch, and it's 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna go try to be happy. My dear friend, I will give you a call in a moment. Yes, it's Bongo Cat. Yes, in just a moment. All right. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, hit that little notification bell wherever the heck it's at. I think when you hit the subscribe button, if you want to be notified every time that I post new content, and I will be posting content hopefully every day after I get off camming, just to let you know how it went. So that's my Dear Diary entry for the day. Captain's Log, Star Day, whatever the fuck day it is. Thank you for watching. Everyone have a great day.